If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. The scripture is clear. How can any good Christian support gay marriage? A marriage shall be considered valid only if the wife is a virgin. If the wife is not a virgin, she shall be executed. If my memory of high school is correct, you might want to reconsider your position on the relevance of the Bible to our marriage laws. You make me sick. Q. Pollen is essentially plants. Therefore, this makes hay fever an STD. Since no one voluntarily takes in pollen, I've concluded we are all being by trees. I may or may not have just created a fictitious husband and child to the man making small talk with me while ringing me up at Dairy Queen. I couldn't tell him that this entire ice cream cake I just bought was solely because I was craving it and had no intention of sharing it with anyone. Welp, happy 3rd birthday, son. The Morgan County Sheriff's Department is asking for the public's help in locating a bank robbery suspect Monday. The Blob. He shouldn't be hard to find. That's Matt Foley. He lives in a van down by the river.
First off, I am 35 years old. I am divorced, and I live in a van down by the river.
What to do today? I'm doing your mom.
Got him!
Really? I didn't feel a thing. Not very impressive. LOL. Hate him. My mom has Facebook. Almost finished my first model kit. It's only taken 6 or so years. Well, the box recommends 6 to 12 years, doesn't it? You're doing great. Is this after cannabis is legalized? Crazy how nature make that. According to astronomy, when you wish upon a star, you're actually a few million years late. That star is dead, just like your dreams. Good thing I don't believe in astronomy. Today I celebrate 8 years at Disney. Wow, time sure does fly. What line are you waiting in? I wouldn't say I'm Batman, I'm just saying we've never been seen in the same room. How did people know what roads to take before Google Maps was made? They used maps. What? No, I said before Google Maps. Thank you for all the birthday love. It was your birthday. People love you. What fucking idiot named them jet skis instead of motorcycles? Don't know if I'm coming or going. Go, not a good day. Same. LOL. If it's white, you're coming. If it's yellow, you're going. Bahaha. Bahaha. Sorry, but you can't say that didn't make you smile. Over the past couple months I've realized a lot of things about myself. I'd like to thank my few closest and dearest friends who have supported me through this journey to personal acceptance and happiness. I'd like to come out about it now to all of my friends, peers, family, colleagues, and acquaintances. Everyone. I'm black. Love you and I'm so proud. You're not black, you're just misguided. It's a phase. I'll pray for you though. No, it can't be. The Bible says Adam and Eve, not Adam and Mary J. Blige. You know what? I knew this about you. I'm sorry you didn't know, or I would have said something. Leanne. Dad here. Please log out of your Facebook when you are done using it. I'm all surfing and stuff on the interwebs and this little box pops up asking me if I want to share the sites I have been at with my Facebook friends. LOL. Whoa. Disaster narrowly averted. How do you spell draw? Like the thing you put things in. Draw. No, that can't be right. Someone needs to hurry up and fix this economy. I'm getting tired of eating cereal for supper. I know, right? It's like President Bush doesn't care at all about regular people. What would he do? The guy who needs to get up off his lazy ass is President Obama. Obama the black guy. Yes. What does race have to do with anything? What the f? I thought all of that was a joke. Do we really have a black president? Wow. Facepalm. I have a confession. I think that The Notebook is a good movie. Dylan. Eat a Snickers. You act really gay when you're hungry. I don't care what you believe, just believe it. Now there's an example of advice no one should have shared with Hitler. There's a negative and a positive to pretty much everything. Might as well focus on the positives. Now there's an example of something no one should tell someone with HIV. I don't know what to say to make you stay. To make you stay. I have nachos. I miss you. If there's one thing I can never understand, it's the covers they put on textbooks. Gentlemen, how can we best create a cover that accurately displays the core concepts of chemistry and summarizes the contents of the subject material? Let's put a guy with a surfboard on it. King Brilliant Jim. Justin Bieber has cancer. Ovarian, I bet. Whoa, is this for shizzle? What? Yeah, I think he does. Ovarian, I bet. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. If he can't make up his mind on the first page, I'm not reading 400 pages. How is your leg, man? You have a leg, man. And here I am, using mine like a sucker. If you tell me to make myself at home, don't act surprised when I take off my pants, play your Nintendo, and drink all your vodka. Just sprayed a mosquito with mosquito repellent. Now, he'll never have any friends. 7 pounds 8 ounces, and we have a new poop record. I just got my ACT scores back. Not happy with them at all. Why, what's wrong? I have to take that math class now. Me too, lol, that was my worst score. Worse, dang you auto. It's impossible, said pride. It's risky, said experience. It's pointless, said reason. Give it a try, whispered the heart. What the hell was that? Shouted the anus 2 minutes later. Some people seem to think being my sibling automatically grants you certain rights, and that apparently I'm supposed to be held up to these rights 24/7. So right now my sister is walking home from high school in the cold because my grandma forgot to pick her up, and apparently, to some people, it's now my duty to pick her up. Well, that's about the most king socialist idea to ever come up in America. I replaced my porch light with one of those tanning light bulbs. Now every time I leave the house after dusk I have to swat away sorority sisters with a shovel. A teacher walks into a bar. Guy, can I buy you a drink? Teacher, I don't know. Can you? I love this so much. Guy, when I was using the word can I was using its secondary model form as a verbal modifier asking for to complete an action rather than expressing an ability. I thought you were smart enough and spoke enough English to understand that. My bad. May I buy you a drink? That guy blew my mind for a second. Yeah, he does that occasionally. What's the capital of America? New York. Is it really? Whoops, haha. Thanks. Yeah. No probs. Washington DC. Washington. That's what I thought. No, it's not. Who goes to America to go to Washington? That doesn't mean it isn't the capital. LOL. Oops. Someone just tried to convince me that the sun is a star. The sun is a fucking sun, you dip. So about 30 minutes ago I left for Burger King, and I pulled out of my neighborhood behind this brown Jeep. The license plate read, John's car. This is important. Remember this. And it had a tire cover with a smiley face. I followed it all the way to BK by coincidence, but as I neared BK I took a wrong turn at the last second and followed the same guy into a residential area by accident. I flipped a U-turn and went to BK. I ordered my food, and when I pulled out of the parking lot, guess who was in front of me? Same freaking guy. I followed him all the way back home. Purely by coincidence, again. But when I got to the last stoplight, right next to my place, he stopped. Then I pulled up in the lane next to him. He then rolled his windows down. Mine was already down, and looked at me really angrily. He then said, "Why are you following me, bro? Just leave me alone." And I said, "We know who you are and what you've done. I'd watch my if I were you, John." The guy's eyes got bigger than dinner plates, and he just ran the red light, going almost 70 miles per hour in a 45. I laughed the rest of the way home. Well, it worked. Some of you may remember a post from a couple years ago where I was in China and came up with a plan to thwart those aggressive Chinese street vendors who speak English, Spanish, French, etc. Just couldn't get rid of them. After returning home, I invented the language of Wisconsin, i.e., string together a list of Wisconsin cities. So last month in Shanghai, again I'm confronted with an aggressive seller. I shake my head and say, "Menacornia Konto, Nina Mena Shirokana Maok." He had the most confused look on his face for a few moments, turned and walked away, and no one else came to bother me. Woohoo. In 1 month I will marry my best friend. Oh man, let the tears begin. Weird. I mean, we are not even engaged yet, but sure, I'll marry you. Congrats buddy, congrats. How romantic. Two guys in this meeting have a world's greatest dad mug. I'm really hoping for a fight to the death to settle this one. Come on Blake, be reasonable. Have their children fight to the death in their honor. Mississippi's literacy program shows improvement. That middle is overrated. LOL. That's hilarious. OMG. So I don't like dolphins anymore. Squirrels are my new favorite reptile, so cute. Bruh. Neither a dolphin nor a squirrel is a reptile. Is Adolf Hitler the same person as Hitler? Yes. Are you sure? Positive. I'm not sure if I believe you, but okay. Oh, of course it's not. Adolf Hitler adopted the most orphaned Jewish kids while the real Hitler was the one who was Nazi trying to kill all of them. Geez, get your facts straight. OMG, see, that's what I thought. Canada just got rid of the penny, so you coin collectors should grab as many pennies as you can before they're all gone. They are going to be melted down and then there will be no more. Do Canadians have something against pennies? Don't like Abraham Lincoln. Their pennies have Queen Elizabeth on them. LOL. I possess a device in my pocket that is capable of accessing the entirety of information known to man. I use it to look at pictures of cats and get in arguments with strangers. The first part of this post made me think you were making a penis metaphor. The last part confirmed it. Same, different day. That's called constipation. My faith in humanity was restored today as I watched a man park his car and leave it at a traffic light in order to help a mom and her two kids evacuate their overheated car and push it to the side of the road. And all you did was watch. I'm so out of shape. My weight bench has grown plants. How is that biologically possible? Or, it's cute. I'm scared to use it. I don't want to destroy this miracle of nature. Hi, I'm the small package good things come in. Can't you be the good thing my small package comes in?